Good morning, welcome to the Trans Tuesday VLOGVEMBER edition, and I have to go get a blood test. Hi there, I was just wondering, do you have 21 or 22 gauge needles?
Okay. Let me take a look. I think so. Yes, we do. So we have 22 gauge with 1.5 inch with a 3 mil syringe.
Oh, perfect. Okay, thank you. But I'm gonna be able to get needles, so that means I can do my shot, which is really important. Did blood work. Gonna do shot. So it's Trans Tuesday, and I decided to come outside and talk to you a little bit about the things that I did today. So I did blood tests, how to get needles and things, and I think today it was the least amount of money that I've ever had to spend with regards to needles. I think about questions that people don't ask trans people is like, how do you afford to be trans? You like literally can't afford to be trans. Like just surgery, top surgery, it's over $9,000 now, and that's like a conservative price. You can still go through various organizations, maybe even get like insurance to cover things, but it doesn't work out. Like I have been lucky to be able to access the medical industry the way that I have, and been supported through that, and have a job, and I can pay for my hormones and things. But it's hella stressful when you're coming to the end of that vial, and maybe you don't have a job. Maybe you're not too sure where that money's coming from. Maybe you have to choose between eating or getting hormones. Maybe you don't even have access to a doctor that will prescribe hormones for you. And I think that's where it gets a little scary and things like that when it comes to just living. It's like the everyday things is not accounted for. And generally, that's what we don't talk about. I feel like I keep coming back to this. We come back to like bathrooms and pronouns and things like that, and having stickers and making policies. But what are we doing to actually make living affordable? And I think we have so many other expenses just to be able to exist that we don't really acknowledge. We don't like. And I think there's a lot of people that are trying to do things that help folks access various medical transition things, like, hey, making a fund for transportation so folks can go to doctors and get consultations and like go to better doctors, and word of mouth and things like that. But I would love to see the day when being on hormones isn't this expense that only like I have to pay. Like it's expensive. Like the other like a vial or two ago, I went in super excited, buy it. Thankfully for me, I had the money in my bank account, but when I went to purchase it, it was $20 more than usual. And I asked the person at the counter, like, why is this $20 more? Like, it's the same stuff, same packaging, same amount, but it's $20 more, and I didn't even know about it. And she looked in the system. Turns out the company had increased the price by $20 that morning. And for me, it's not just that one time that's $20 extra. It's now for the rest of my life. That expense is going to be $20 extra, and they're probably going to raise that in the next couple of years. A vial is 2 months. It's 12, so say I go through 6 vials, it's probably going to be more like 7 vials. So let's say 7 vials, and that's $20 extra. So that's had extra in that year. Like, what kind of quality of life would I be able to, like, just looking at bare minimum things, like just the quality of food or the quality of living situation or the security, like I talked about the other day, is like the security of existing. But now that $1,400 has to go towards hormones, because that is part of having a secure existence for me, is being able to access those hormones. Yeah. So if you're not trans and you got an extra $20, give it to a trans person. Chances are they need it. Chances are they need that money for hormones or living or food or whatever the fuck, maybe go treat yourself. Maybe have that 5 minutes to breathe, because you don't have to make that $20. I think that's all I really had on my head today. And okay, so that's the third pharmacy. But I'm gonna get needles, so that means I can do my shot, which is really important.